Hi everyone, this is Stacy. I am going to talk to you today about my other passion, which is Disney figurines. This one is Beauty and the Beast. I'm sorry for the glare. I'll take the plastic off shortly, so that will no longer be an issue. This is a 6-piece set. You can get it from the Disney store, and it retails for $14.95. But you can often get those even cheaper. These are for children 3 and up. I sell these individually, and I sell them to people who use them as cake toppers, which is actually most of my customer base is people using them for cake toppers. And I sell them for children that may have broken a piece and they need to replace it. The first thing I noticed, and I've had a couple of sets of these Beauty and the Beast ones, but this one in particular, Gaston, is kind of falling out. And that's not good, because if he falls out, he can either scratch the others or break. And Gaston is a pretty valuable piece in this set. So let's take him out. Take a look here. What we have. Disney sets usually come like this with the perforation, and then you've got a corner that you can peel back, which is nice. Sometimes they just have these cardboards where they slide in and they tape over them, which are easy to handle too. Let me get these open. Here's our set before I take them out of their plastic packaging entirely. Definitely get a whiff, excuse me, get a whiff of a plastic odor to them. But I've noticed that this particular set, the floor is the ballroom, which makes sense because Belle's in her blue dress and Beast is in his suit. So showing you the bottom of these, this one has less wiring than most other packages. Some of the newer ones have less wires to cut, fewer wires to cut, which is nice. They often have these plastic cords to help hold them in. And as I suspected, as soon as I took the plastic off, Gaston fell out. He's got a little scratch there on the front. So keep in mind with these Disney figurines, they're not perfect. You know, you pay for what you get. They're better than the knockoffs, obviously. Cut Beast wire there with my handy wire cutters. The knockoffs aren't painted as well, and especially like Belle here, she's got the Disney Store London address on it with a serial number, and they all have Disney stamped on them. And this particular set is made out of Vietnam. Disney sets come from Vietnam, Indonesia, and China primarily. Let's take them out and look at them. Overall, I'm noticing a decent paint job on these. Here's Gaston, since he's already out. He's got the little scratch here, but he's on a street, so I guess that could be easily fixed or overlooked. But pretty lifelike to the cartoon movie. So he weighs about an ounce and a half, about 3.5 inches tall to 4 inches tall. So he'd make a good cake topper. Take these guys out. And we have Cogsworth and Lumiere. Decent paint job. You can see here Lumiere's got a line going through his face where they've connected it, but not bad. They weigh less than an ounce, so they'll easily sit on top of a cake. They bend a little bit, but don't appear to be able to be broken easily. And they're about 2 inches in height. And of course we have our princess, Belle. current Disney figurine sets change a lot with Disney. So if you see one you like online or at the store, grab it up because it's not going to be around forever. They mix them up a lot. And this is the only set you can get Belle in. Her yellow dress, fall gown, without any sparkles or anything. The other princess set has Belle in her blue and white dress. And that just recently changed. Belle's got an okay paint job. Her face is a little narrow. She's got a little bit of a bump on her nose. The rose in her hand does sparkle. I don't know if you can see that. She's a decent weight. She's not going to break. She's probably around 2 ounces, about 3.5 inches tall. Yeah, about the same size as Gaston. And let's take out, I cannot remember the rug's name, or the ottoman's name. Looks like a rug. Reminds me of Aladdin. The magic carpet. Okay. So we have Mrs. Potts and Chip and the dog. Not, again, good paint job. A little bit of a paint chip there. But a nice piece to put on a cake or display. About 1.5 inches tall. It's got a little bit of weight to it, probably close to 2 ounces in weight. And we'll take out Philippe. Now, like I said, I've had a few of these, and this is annoying, but Philippe scratches really easily, and this one is no exception. His paint job on his body is not very good. Again, he scratches easily. I've seen almost like a rust mark on his thigh before. This particular face is pretty good. I've seen worse. The tail's got a little bit of a flaw there. So again, you're paying anywhere from $8 to $15 for the set. So don't expect perfection. It's overall a decent one, but you know, his body does scratch easily. And last but definitely not least, we've got the Beast, who is the biggest of all the figurines. Find the wire to cut here. There we go. Comes out pretty easily. Get the wire off of him. And there he is in his blue suit, ready to dance with Belle. Has a smile on his face. A decent paint job. I could see where the eyes could go a little crazy on some of these, but this one in particular, his crotch here has a glue mark where they've glued him together. He's about 4 inches tall. I mean, he weighs around 3 ounces. So if you're putting him on a cake, keep that in mind. Don't want him going down too far in the icing. So we've got our Beast. Does he stand? Well, there's another thing. The Beast does not stand well. Of course, you have Belle, Mrs. Potts and Chip, Philippe, Cogsworth and Lumiere, Gaston, and the Beast in this Beauty and the Beast set. Get a little closer there. So definitely, I think it's worth your money. It's not a bad paint job, and you know, come this time next year, this set will probably not be available. So I wouldn't wait too long to get it. Definitely out because of the live action movie that's coming out. So if you enjoyed my review, if you found this informative, please let me know by subscribing to my channel, giving me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please let me know. I've been dealing with Disney figurines in different capacities for almost a year now, so I'm pretty familiar with them. There we go. And that is my review for Beauty and the Beast. Thank you.